magic, never believe in so. It's magic.
Oh, this is the worst bit.
Okay, guys, I have a special gift for all of you.
A special gift?
Yes. I'm sending it to you all through Discord.
That's a code.
It's a code for your pussy.
Look, my cat's not gonna like that at all.
Logan, you beautiful bastard. Did you give us the same code and just we had to fight to see who got it first? What about a gift for me, Glee Snack, the drug sorcerer?
No. Kick him out. Let's kill him. Kick the shit out of him. Let's beat
You guys
him up.
want some magical leaf?
No,
it's not just a Pokemon move.
Logan,
it's
you grab
drugs.
his legs, I'll grab his arms, and we'll pull him apart.
Don't do that.
Like an
I
old
break
medieval guillotine.
easily.
I don't like this bit at all. I'm really despising this bit. I hate this bit so much. I don't want it.
It's just me, Glee Snack. Oh, get out of here. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's fine. He's gone.
What happened?
I fucking took him out.
It's an abusive relationship between Gollum and Smeargle.
No, it's fine. He likes it. I don't. No, he does. He likes it a lot.
I'm uncomfortable with this whole thing. It's just Banjo's descent into madness as he talks to himself.
What do you mean? I'm not talking to myself.
Do you do that during sex? Is that what happens? It's me, Glee Snack, here to fuck you.
I'm going to eat your pussy.
Oh, no.
It's time for a double team.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure your wife really appreciates that, too.
What the fuck, Glee Snack? I told you, get out of here. Fine.
Just pull up the random topic generator and end my misery already.
Whatever happened to yes and? Huh?
What is yes and?
What?
Improv. It's like the first rule of improv is yes and. Basically means you're supposed to go along with whatever somebody's saying and then continue on and build upon it.
There's no rule of that in my book. I don't care
Why?
what kind of bit you try to bring into my life. It doesn't mean that I'm automatically just going to accept anything that you throw in front of me. Look, listen. You can come into my room and throw a dead raccoon right at my feet. I'm not just going to all of a sudden go, yes, and? Do you have more dead raccoons? I would love to see them.
You're like, oh, thank you. That's where I put my slipper. And then you step in the raccoon's mouth and you walk around. It's good times. Good times.
So, what's one cartoon you guys grew up with that's just like a weird ass hallucination dream?
Glee Snack, get the fuck out of here.
We can't mute him.
Yeah, I know. He has all the control.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What did you come up with?
Shit about
okay,
him.
Hold on. No. We're gonna figure this right the fuck out. Where did you come up with this character?
Our last podcast.
He plays D&D by himself.
What brain aneurysm did you have to think, you know what? Glee Snack. And you know what? He's so good. I'm gonna bring him back.
I don't know. It was just
Glee Snack is a greasy snack.
It was the last time our last podcast when he said he had something wrong with his nose,
and
then I
smiles back.
I started thinking about cocaine for some reason, and then Glee Snack just kind of came out of my brain.
I wonder why you were thinking about cocaine. Maybe you were like doing a line before you came up with that character.
You can't prove it.
That would make a lot of sense.
I got nothing on cartoons, by the way.
Have you guys seen the Flash Gordon movie?
No.
Yes.
With Queen doing the entire soundtrack?
No.
It was a terrible movie. The only good thing about it was Queen doing the soundtrack. Savior of the universe. Flash. Saves every one of us. something along those lines.
Okay,
People
who the fuck put Stowaway?
What?
What?
Who put Stowaway instead of... Who changed Stowaway to... No, Story to Stowaway? And Big Annie titties.
Oh, there's a lot more. You just gotta find them.
I hate
It
you.
sucks.
I hate you guys. I didn't do this to you.
There's so many more. You just have to find them.
Yeah, I found it sucked. I thought you got rid of all the fucking gameplay bit, and I was actually about to just leave the call.
No, I wouldn't do that. That's horrible. I probably would have copy and pasted, but
What about Met Nostalgia Critic?
To be honest, I wish I did. Meet Nostalgia
Xbone
Critic.
1. They're so good.
also you spelled characterization wrong.
I tried my best to fuck it up.
It's got Oh, you did? Okay,
Yes.
I was gonna say it's got spell check. Spell check knew how to fix it.
I love how every time we try to be serious on a Google Doc, we always fuck with each other.
We didn't last time. We actually did just fine last
We actually
time.
did pretty good last time.
Yeah,
I'm proud of
because we
us.
were tired yesterday.
Who's gonna read what?
I can read the development, someone can read the story, and someone can read the gameplay. Or if you want, I can do the gameplay, and like Banjo can do the story, and
I'll do the
Peaches
story.
can do the development.
yeah, I'm good with the
I know
development.
Peaches, because I know Peaches will be like, I did not like it.
Well, of
There
course.
was not,
I
there was
didn't
not
like
enough
it.
anime titties.
No, there wasn't enough anime titties in this game. Speaking of anime titties, welcome to the Joysticks and Lunatics podcast, everybody. I am the most fabulous host, Overpowered Peaches. I forgot my name for a second.
And I'm the rambunctious little scamp BanjomanDudeGuy.
And I am the co-host, Kermit the Frog.
Get out of here, Kermit! Only I'm allowed to guest on this show. Me, Glee Snacks.
I would actually leave this call if it didn't ruin the recording.
But yeah, I am the TheChubbyNerdLogan, and I hope that one day we just do an entire podcast drunk with voices.
I would love to do that.
Well, I bought everybody Uno
Yeah.
now, so we can do a live stream of all of us playing Uno together.
And I'll be plastered.
That
Oh, me
totally
too.
won't be boring.
You get plastered with us, and you won't be bored.
Yeah, but I'm on antidepressants.
So am I. It's
Yeah.
fine.
It's fine. If you pass it, you pass it.
Yeah, exactly. It's fine.
You wanted to cure your depression, didn't you?
Yeah, with a fucking harem of girls, not like me laying on the floor in a piss puddle.
Welcome to Logan's Scottish harem. Please take off your bra.
I already did. You okay?
Okay, Banjo, what have I told you about wearing Kelsey's underwear?
Wait, you
It
had to tell
breathes.
him?
I like it.
It wasn't Kelsey that told him. It was you that had to tell him.
Well, she didn't know, and I kept sending him pictures.
Well, that doesn't surprise me at all, actually.
He was just messaging me back like, fucking quit sending me pictures. This is the 17th one today.
Yeah, I keep sending him $20 bills, and he keeps sending me feet pics, and I keep telling him to stop. He won't do it.
I keep on telling him dick pics are a lot cheaper, but he doesn't.
Well, you said you took a big, thick dick pic. God, that was hard to get out.
Big, thick dick pic.
So, speaking of big anime titties, what game did we play this week?
We played Code Vein.
otherwise known as Anime Dark Souls.
For the Super Nintendo.
For the Super Nintendo. Oh, no.
God, imagine 8 pixelated titties bouncing up and down at like 1 pixel a second.
You try and jerry rig this to play on the Super Nintendo. I'm pretty sure it will just explode.
It'll just catch fire.
It would just sound like a very distorted Game Boy intro, like.
It sounds like my PlayStation 4 right now. A jet engine about ready to take off. I can't stream with it because it's too fucking loud.
Did you have it sitting directly next to your mic?
No, it's quite a ways away.
Really? I can stream from a PS4, but I have it under my desk with a fan behind it, so like it just like cools down the.
It's wrapped in a quilt.
No.
It's wrapped in a kilt.
That sounds better.
Yeah, just when it goes off, it just plays bagpipes. It's like. No wait, that's
it turns every time it turns off. It's like, you're right, Fandan.
Plays Amazing Grace on the bagpipes.
Why would it be Amazing Grace, you fucking arse?
The pipes are calling.
It would be the flower of Scotland.
We don't know.
We know nothing.
We are incredibly uncultured people here.
Did I just hear Michael Jackson in the background?
You might have. He's.
That killed him. That's great. Are we ready to actually fucking
probably
do this? Or am I just going to sit here and suffer in hell for my transgressions?
Well, that's what you get for messing with my Google document.
God opens the book of life and just fucking scratches out my name as soon as I start fucking with the Google Docs.
I would put your name in my Death Note, but I really don't know how to spell your last name.
That is the nerdiest shit you've ever said, ever. I just broke up with my boyfriend. I'm going to write his name in my fake Death Note.
No, it's an actual real Death Note from deathnote.com.
But here's the thing. You actually screw yourself because the first name that you write in that Death Note, you actually are not able... What is it? You're not able to go to heaven?
I wasn't going to heaven in the fucking first place.
Your life gets cut in half. Isn't that it?
No, your life gets cut in half if you get Shinigami eyes.
Oh, gotcha. That's it.
But then if you actually use the book, there's no way for your soul to be saved.
Yes, but if you're actually evil enough, you get to become a Shinigami, kind of like what Yagami did.
So speaking of anime, we played Code Vein this week.
Yes, we did. We definitely played it. I don't know what I was trying to say there. We did.
Essentially, Code Vein is a Bandai Namco Studios game, and the publisher was Bandai Namco Entertainment. And this was a game that was heavily inspired by Dark Souls, if that wasn't
and God Eater.
And God Eater, if that wasn't initially seen in the first few moments of gameplay. If you've played God Eater or if you've played this game at all, you can definitely see all of its similarities. So it's platforms. Let's see. It came out for Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PC. We always mention the Switch. I don't think this thing is on the Switch.
It's not on the Switch, and I wish it was.
But apparently you can get this for the Super Nintendo.
Yes, you can. You absolutely can. Trust me. Don't look it up.
Don't look it up. Trust everything you see and hear on the internet.
We are 100% factual in all information that we portray.
Exactly. This game was released September 29th, 2019, and this is an RPG action adventure game, single player and apparently online co-op, but I did not do anything with the online co-op in any way.
Neither did I.
Simply just stuck straight to the single player.
Did anybody play online co-op? Did anybody do that? with their
No.
face and hands? Because I wanted to know if it was similar to like Dark Souls, where you summon somebody in and then they just fight that one boss with you, and then they kick it off into their own world, or if it's just like you can play the whole game online co-op.
You probably could.
Well, Dark Souls, it didn't have online co-op as far as I knew. You weren't able to.
Dark Souls. No, it was Bloodborne, then Dark Souls 3 that introduced it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because initially Dark Souls actually didn't have any way to play with your friends. You could invade other people's worlds, but you really couldn't do much else.
Pretty much.
But looks like online co-op here is basically like what you would expect. Remnant was the other game that we played that was pretty similar. It was basically Dark Souls but with guns, and it was actually fairly
sledgehammers.
similar to this. Yeah, it wasn't too bad actually.
I wouldn't mind going back to that game at some point.
Me neither. I was actually thinking about that because we still got a lot to go through, a lot to do.
I've never played it.
Yeah, I thought we showed it to you at some point. That's
You showed it to me. I think it was like free on the Epic Game Store when you guys originally played it, but I didn't get it in time.
Yeah. So Code Vein on Steam is actually still being priced at $60. And the deluxe edition is priced at $80. That's a lot of money. But then you can actually get it for free on the Xbox Game Pass because it's on there right now, and I don't know how long that's going to be on there.
I don't know. I think I may have bought it when it was on sale at one point. Perhaps. Maybe.
The only reason I played it is because I accidentally bought the season pass.
Yeah. Oopsie poopsie.
I still can't believe that. I was just adding it to the cart and it was like, buy now. I was like, oh, no.
So this game got a 9 out of 10 on Steam and a 70% on Metacritic. I'm not sure if we have any other scores, but from what I saw, it got a lot of mixed reviews whenever it came out.
Yeah, like IGN was like a 6.8 or something. IGN can never give a full number.
There were a lot of people that liked the Dark Souls sort of theme, but there were a lot of other people that just saw it as just, big titty, big anime titty Dark Souls is what it was to them. So some people just couldn't get past that.
That's why I bought it.
Don't worry, that's what the thumbnail's going to be. The Black Knight from Family Guy wearing I love anime titties as a shirt.
Oh my god. Anime titty expert.
Yes.
Yes.
Look, man, I'm your fucking muse over here.
There are tits. I like it. Like when you go into the character customization, like you go to body type and you can select body type, and all it does is make the thighs and boobs bigger. Like, how big do you want your boobs and thighs? Do you want them big? Do you want them very big? And do you want them, oh my god?
There's no way that you're able to walk with those.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's Pics
Back
are
pain.
mouth thick.
Yeah, you run a little bit too hard and you'll knock yourself out. Real quick, so this game, you said it sold 61,000 copies within the week of release and has sold over 1 million copies. I don't know the exact amount that it's sold at this point.
But for a Bandai game, that is very low. Like, if it was an indie game, I could understand, but this game had a lot of fucking press. Maybe there was a game that came out around the same time?
Maybe?
February 2020 has sold 1 million copies.
Can you see what other games came out around the time Code Vein came out? Because maybe that would explain the lackluster of sales.
This was September 2019, wasn't it? This was September 27th,
Yes.
2019.
Maybe there was like a Call of Duty or something?
There was a lot of big games, especially stuff like what looks like Sekiro. I had actually never heard of Control, but I heard Outer Worlds, Death Stranding, games like that.
Outer Worlds, that's one that I played around that time.
That's a game for sure.
We're good to move on. Somebody want to go into the development?
I thought you were supposed to do the development.
Oh, yeah, I'm supposed to do the development. It began development in 2014, and they spent about 3 years in development with 200 developers working on this project. It was announced in April of 2017 and set to release in 2018, but was delayed until September 2019 to work on bugs and, let's see, dealing with crashing glitches.
Damn, that is one hell of a polish time, you know? Like, hey, we're going to set it out in 2018. Actually, we're going to wait a whole fucking year to polish this game.
How did Cyberpunk do it, though? You know, how, like, when was Cyberpunk?
They kept on delaying it, and then they started getting death threats, and then bababoo.
So, just like with Cyberpunk, though, they kept moving the game back more and more and more. But of course, we understand the very clunky release of Cyberpunk and just how horrible it was just getting out of the gate. I don't know how the game is now. I'd still like to check it out, though. But anyways, so the opening sequence was animated by an animation studio called Unfoldable?
Ufotable.
No, it's UFO Table. These were animators that did animation for God Eater 3, was it?
No, the God Eater franchise, like all of it.
Oh, so they did all
And
of
the
it.
anime.
So yeah, they did the anime. Wow, they did quite a bit. Tales of Symphonia.
Demon Slayer. The Fate Stay series.
Damn, son.
Michael Jackson's This Is It.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
You can't forget their iconic scene.
That explains why Michael Jackson's in Demon Slayer.
That would explain it.
I didn't realize he was in Demon Slayer.
There's a character that looks like Michael Jackson in Demon Slayer.
Ah.
Yeah, he's also the final boss of Code Vein.
He comes out, takes out his katana. He's like, hee hee.
Every time he hits you, he just
Shibana.
points at you and laughs. Hee hee.
How? My final attack.
You hit him with your sword, and he's like, "Ooh!"
Oh no. Okay, moving on. All right. So then they released some DLC for this, but I had never done anything or seen anything with the DLC. The first DLC was Hellfire Night. That was released at the beginning of 2020, and then it was the Frozen Empress, which was released in February, and Lord of Thunder released in March, which it added enemies, story, and more bosses.
I still think that's a good way to release DLC, like 1 month after another. Like, for Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, I'm still waiting for the final DLC to be released, and it's been over a year.
I like how in the podcast about Code Vein, we're like deliberately trying to not talk about the game Code Vein.
Well, I mean, to be fair, it is heavily inspired by anime, obviously, and we are talking about anime, so I mean, I think it fits.
And it is Bandai Namco.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
So anyways, this was heavily inspired by Dark Souls, and the developers really enjoyed those types of games where you had to repeatedly try to beat a boss and you die multiple times. So after creating God Eater 2, you know, they wanted to take on a new challenge and create a game very similar to Dark Souls.
They kind of failed with God Eater 3.
So let's move into the story. In the near future, Earth has fallen into an apocalyptic wasteland due to an event known as the Great Collapse. Monsters start appearing, destroying homes and killing families that were in their path. To fight back against these creatures, humanity created the Revenants, corpses of the fallen human race brought back to life by implanting a parasite within the heart, making them become vampiric-like fighters with unique abilities. That
Yeah,
can only
just
be
totally
killed
skimmed past
by
the fucking
removal
name.
of their heart. I didn't have confidence in being able to read that. I'm sorry.
Biological organ regenerative. I can say it and I have a fucking speech impediment.
Shut up! Anyway, they can only be killed by the removal of the heart, and if they go into a frenzy-like state, they lose control of themselves and become a monster known as the Lost. So you play as a revenant, but not just any revenant. You are one with very special abilities. You awaken in the ruins of a city once known as Vane that is sealed off to the world by a red ring, which is called Gowl of the Mists, while being accompanied by some white-haired girl that's just really creepily staring at you all the time and takes you to places and makes you cut yourself and bites you and blood sprays everywhere. But so
Just your average
essentially,
emo girlfriend?
yeah, exactly. Just your average emo girlfriend that just bites you and blood. There's lots of blood.
She is big titty goth girlfriend.
And so at the beginning, she takes you to a plant, this glowing white plant that is a blood spring plant where blood beads are created. And apparently you can create these blood beads by bleeding on them because you're special in some special way. So that's essentially the base of the story. The story gets really convoluted, I guess, at times, because ultimately you meet some people, those people die, maybe you kill some people, it's fine. And then you meet some other guy that has a really tricked out pad place with motorcycles and fucking jukeboxes, and it's I don't know. The story is interesting. It's a little convoluted. There's a lot going on to it, but I mean it's typical of these types of games with rather uh very complex storyline. There's ultimately a lot of other things that it goes into, like there's this one person that turned into the queen to try to stop the Lost, and then she turned into a Lost, and then she got killed, and then a bunch of other shit. The Lost, there's so many Lost that they emit this stuff called the miasma, which if you breathe it for too long, it accelerates revenants into turning into the Lost. And yeah, so essentially you are like the special one. You're the Highlander of this world, and it is up to you to try to free humanity from the suffering of this horrible apocalyptic event.
I'm not gonna lie, anytime I heard miasma, I just like imagined like a very Jewish mother talking about her asthma.
I
Oh,
did
it's
the
my
same thing.
miasma.
I can't breathe. Miasma. Yeah, it's good. I don't want to say too much about the story because again, there's a lot of spoilers and there's fucking paragraphs and paragraphs of this story that you can get into to understand what it is going on. But I don't want to talk too much about the story, not just because of spoilers, but because I haven't experienced a lot for myself. So when I did some research and everything on the story, I didn't want to read too much into it because I'm actually enjoying playing this game and I don't really want to spoil a whole lot for myself. But that's essentially the basis of what's going on in this game.
Well, to continue what you're saying about the story, basically there's higher ups that are like human, that are revenants as well, basically royalty. And basically the grunts, basically the revenants that are dying, have to gather blood beads for these higher ups so they can live. It's kind of like, the poor man system. Like, we're the working class that have to scrounge while the higher class gets, luxury.
Yeah,
Not to
and that's
men-
essentially
not to
how
men-
the game. That's essentially how the game kind of starts out. You kind of get captured by these people, and you're forced to go find these blood springs and everything, while these guys just kind of sit on their thumbs and jerk it.
Also, I was upset about Oliver at the start of the game.
I wasn't.
He was nice. I wanted him to be a friend.
Dude, the instant this guy was nice to me, and he holds out his hands, he's like, "Yeah, I'm Oliver Collins." I was like, "You're fucking dead. He's dead. There's no doubt about it." And then, of course, he dies, and I was like, "It'd be really funny if this guy's like the first boss." Oh
I'm not gonna lie, I
no!
did die to him the first time I went up against him, but that's because
Oh.
I didn't really understand my runes.
Oh, dude, same here. Actually, I died the first time I went against him too, because for one, I'm shit at video games, and two, I had no idea what I was doing. Like, I kept telling myself, like, oh, well, I only have so many limited heals. I don't want to waste them. It doesn't matter. You're gonna have to use them anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Plus, if you have a companion, your companion heals you with some of his health.
Oh yeah, I found that out. It was kind of cool because like the first time I got killed, I was like, oh well, I'm dead, and then I came back to life, because my partner gave me life, and I'm like, oh, cool, but I wasn't paying attention, and I immediately got hit again and killed again. I was like, oh, that sucks.
Also, did you know Louis, your first companion, is voiced by Matt Middleton, aka Ryuji from the Persona 5 series?
I did not. That's actually pretty interesting.
So yeah, I freaked out because he looks like a very steampunk equivalent of Joker.
Yeah, he totally does, actually, now that you mention it.
But yeah, shall I go into the gameplay?
Yeah, give those sweet deets, homie G.
Heavily inspired by the animation of God Eater and the combat action of Dark Souls, this game was born as an open world action RPG with many weapons you can customize and a customer characterization that's almost on par with Soul Calibur 6, because I have seen many beautiful creations on the internet. Like, someone created Cloud Strife. I have no idea how, but I was so fucking jealous. But yeah, just like a Dark Souls game, you cannot take this game like at a fault. You have to be careful, or you will get one-shotted. Because that's happened to me quite a few times. Where
Oh
if
yeah,
I'm
you're
not
fucking
careful,
weak.
yeah, especially at the start of the game, when you just start off with a little fucking pipe.
Yeah.
You're just like, what am I supposed to do with this? And then like you come across more armor, more weapons as you go along.
Which I thought was pretty cool, because like certain armors, you'd wear them and they buff certain things. Like, you're gonna want to wear this armor, but you're gonna want to use a heavy weapon with this armor because it gives you better crush stats. I thought that was kind of cool how you kind of mix and match those things.
Yeah, like currently I'm wearing the Queenslayer armor because that goes very well with the sword that I'm using, because it upgrades your swiftness as well, so I will be faster at dodging.
Oh, I'm using the same stuff actually.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's your heavy weapon? Because I have a big ass mallet.
Oh, I just still have the great axe. I didn't do anything with the big weapons yet. I kind of like the mid ones, like not the bayonet weapons, like the faster ones or the really slow heavy ones. I like that nice mid ground. It actually has a nice feel to it in combat. Like, it moves pretty decently and it does some serious damage. So I kind of like the gameplay of that.
This is my first playthrough, so I'm just like fucking about with all the perks that I can get, because you don't have to stick to one blood perk. You basically find bloodstones, that are literally the souls of other revenants. You absorb them, and then that means you could go up their skill tree. Kind of like how Louis gives you some of his blood, and you unlock his skill tree where you can do a dodge attack. Plus,
Yeah, for sure.
like, I'm not sure if this is from like access to the DLC, but I got a dual wield perk, which is so fucking good, because I can attack twice, dodge, attack again, and dodge without instead of doing 2 attacks and having to dodge twice.
Dang, that's really cool. I didn't know you could do the dual wield thing.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's just DLC exclusive, but I'd love to know if it's not, because for those who don't have access to DLC, they are really missing out, because the bloodstones that you can get for skill trees, let's just call them skill trees, even though they're just blood perks, it makes the game kind of more agile for you, I'd say. Like, it doesn't make you stronger, it makes you more, I'd say, aware. Kind of like how you can get a blood perk for regeneration. Like, after you kill a certain amount of enemies, your health slowly heals.
That'd be useful.
Yeah, and I'm currently in I'd say the melee bloodstone and the berserker bloodstone right now. But there's ranged, distance, healer. I can't remember the DLC ones, but I do have one of them in my inventory that I have not touched yet. But just like Dark Souls, what do you just call them, the souls? Blood souls?
Yeah,
Blood
I
beads?
think no, it's like It's ultimately what you get every time you kill the enemies, and then if you die, you drop them. They're kind of like souls, and then you can recollect them. I don't exactly remember what the name is, but it's very, like you said, very similar to Dark Souls, where if you die, you drop whatever you had, and then you get them back if you go back to where you died, and then you can go to these mistles or whatever, these little glowing plants to level up yourself by using those, or you can level up your weapons or your skills and stuff by using all that stuff that you've acquired from killing
To
enemies.
to basically give you a good like image of it, just imagine a glowing white kind of face hugger egg. That's how I can just describe it. Tell me they don't look like a open face hugger egg that's just glowing white.
Oh, the plants that you sit at?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, they
yeah.
totally do.
But there are some secret bosses that you will find early on in the game, kind of like I did, and I screamed. Like, I am not joking. It was like during the second mission where your main character, Louis, and Louis's friend, who has the orange tint hair, I just called him Spike because I could not remember his name. Like, I am planning on playing this game more. I just haven't had the time because, like, I want to stream this game.
Oh, I actually am playing this game more. I've actually been recording my gameplays of this game to put on YouTube.
Ah, so you're finally uploading to your channel.
Yes.
But yeah, as I was saying, there's some secret bosses in this game where like some I would call secret bosses because they're like hidden away in a fucking corner for some reason, and they're massive as hell. and then there's these like little fucking no, I wouldn't say little, but these troll looking things that look like they belong in Lord of the Rings, where they just carry around a big ass club and they're fast and they kind of look like they have the face of the thing that's slaved Anakin Skywalker and his family. That's the only way I can describe the face. It kind of looks like a shriveled up penis with Homer Simpson on its face.
Yeah, pretty much.
But yeah, I had so much trouble with them at first. And then later on in the game, I got better armor, better weapons, and I leveled up. But I haven't been able to properly level up my stats like correctly. But I'm guessing like later on in the line, I'll fucking figure out how. Because I've just been focused on putting up my level, putting like in perks and shit.
Yeah, I've been doing the same.
Like I'm doing like a close range melee character because that's what I have done in every fucking RPG that I've played. Every time I play Skyrim, I try to an archer. Nope, becomes a dual wield fucking swordsman with Daedric armor. It always happens. Like it's always gonna happen with like the style that you play RPGs. Like Banjo, what class do you always play in RPGs?
Mages.
And you're probably trying to choose like a ranged mage class for Code Vein.
I haven't. I basically just run in swords blazing, and that's probably why I die a lot, because it's a combat style that I'm not used to. And I know that it gives you like the mage option, but then it eats away a lot of like your points. I don't know, like I can't remember what it is, but
Stamina?
yeah, basically your stamina. There we go.
I can't say
And
it, leave me alone.
no, I couldn't say it either. I was legitimately I couldn't say it. And I don't want to get caught not having any stamina or whatever to cast my spells and then have like no ability to attack with your swords, because it's like this game seems to want you to use your weapons and not use spells and skills and shit.
Peaches, what class did you choose? I'm guessing close range melee.
Ah, man, dude, I can't remember it all.
Did you even play it?
Yes, I did. I actually got pretty far into the game, and then I just decided, you know what? This is kind of boring. I'm done. But are we on experiences yet?
No. But you know what secret boss I'm on about on the second mission where it's in the parking lot?
Maybe, because I explored everything. So
Yeah, it's just after basically the hunter revenants are looking for the human who just gave off flesh blood. If you can remember that.
maybe. No, I can't really remember. And I think I went with the berserker class, but I was very much like bouncing around on my classes, like kind of picking one for the situation sort of a deal.
Yeah, but like the runes really help you out a lot. I swapped out the fucking heal your companion thing because I didn't realize what that was doing, and then I realized that my health was going down every time I did that. So I swapped that out for like burn damage or like more agility, so it can make you a little bit faster and dodge. But yeah, back to the game. This game has a large cast of fucking voice actors. Like I wasn't able to confirm it, but one of the OC voice lists that you can choose seriously sounds like Yuri, the voice actor for Spider-Man, Sasuke Uchiha, Peter Parker, and so much more. I wasn't able to confirm it, but like this game still has, like, as I said, an abundance of voice actors such as Matt Middleton, Kyle Hebert, and so much fucking more. And for once, Kyle Hebert plays a bald character. And I'm pretty sure all of you know what character I'm on about. He wears a big, hefty suit of armor.
Yeah.
But Kyle Hebert's a really good voice actor. Same as Matt Middleton. All of them did a really good fucking job. But you'll recognize more from cutscenes.
Is that all on the gameplay?
Always remember the 5Ds of Dark Souls. Guys, dodge, duck, dip, dive, dodge.
There's only one D of Dark Souls, which is don't die.
That's
2Ds.
It's by sentences. God damn it. The acronym, it doesn't make any sense versus the way that you were describing it versus the way that I was describing it, but all right.
Yes, but remember the 5Ds of Dodgeball, 5Ds of Dark Souls, dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge.
So then the first D of my list would be don't, which that actually works out. So when it comes to Code Vein, don't.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge an ogre.
Do we want to talk about experiences?
Yeah, let's talk about experiences.
Yep, that's about right.
Who's gone first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
I played this game. I thought it was really cool at first. I'm like, sweet, I can make my own character. I can mod the hell out of this. I can do goofy shit with it. I got to the Cathedral of Sacred Blood. Actually, I think it was the Artifice Tower. And
that's actually really far.
I got bored and quit.
Oh no.
I was like, you know what? Fuck this. I don't need to be wasting my time with this game. I'm pretty good I'm pretty good gamer when it comes to these types of games. I beat Dark Souls twice. The first time I did it
such
legit,
a badass.
And the second time I did it, I actually cheated. So I cheated to get through the game, and yeah. So this game was way too fucking easy. They were trying to make it like Dark Souls. The bosses were not difficult in any way. It was super easy to just breeze through this game. I mean, you just pick a class with pretty good health and pretty good attack power, and that's it. You just blast through the game. And I got up to the I got up to this area. I started facing off against these things. I started to get bored, and I was like, I'm just done. I just gave up and quit and walked away from it. I didn't really go back to it. I can't say that it was a terrible experience, at least for the first two areas, but then just after a while, it just kind of felt like I was just doing the same thing over and over again, and it felt really bland. So, yeah, honestly, if I was to give this a rating, probably a 5 out of 10. It's great for the first little bit, but then, after a while, you just get bored and quit. There's not really enough to keep me in. There's not enough to keep me involved because it doesn't have the same challenge that Dark Souls does. Dark Souls will come up and fuck you. Code Vein will come up and ask if you need like a juice box or anything.
Sometimes you like a juice box. I want a Cadbury Sun.
That's my experience.
Well, I guess I'll go a little bit into mine. This game was hard. No, so I haven't beaten
Was the
Dark
game
Souls
hard
twice.
or were you hard?
I was hard the whole time. And no, I've never played a Dark Souls game before.
Alexa, stop.
Oh.
Damn it, Alexa.
If it isn't Alexa, it's your phone.
I know. But no, I'm not good at these kinds of games. I really enjoyed the game, but then again, I haven't gotten as much of an experience out of it as say Peaches has, only because he's good at these kinds of games. I'm not good at these games. I'm not good at any game, but especially not these games. And the game really liked fucking me over. I died quite a few times trying to play it because I'm like, oh, I'm doing some damage. I can keep hitting them. Oh, I'm out of stamina. Oh, I can't roll away. Okay, holy shit, that guy did a lot of damage with one hit. Oh, he's gonna hit me again? I'm fucked. So that was basically my whole experience with it. I've gotten up to the point where I was with Louis, and Louis brought me back to his shag pad. Probably for ill intentions because I was playing a sexy anime girl, but I mean, either way, it was fun. I did like it. It was very challenging for me because I'm not used to these kinds of games, but I probably will say I've watched people play Dark Souls. I've heard people's accounts on Dark Souls, and this is essentially Dark Souls with training wheels, which is right up my alley for that because I feel like it's probably a good introduction for these kinds of games, these rather challenging, you're not very powerful kinds of games. So I liked it to that degree, and I definitely plan on playing it more. If I were to give it a rating, because I feel like there's a lot going on with it and it's kind of hard to understand, I'd probably give it like a 7.5 out of 10, only because there's just a lot happening and there's a lot of words being said that I didn't understand. And I feel like that will definitely become more understandable as I play the game. And maybe my rating will probably go up the more I do play this game. But this game had a really good time of fucking me and I didn't appreciate it.
Did you have the English dubbing on with subtitles? Because maybe that's how you didn't understand it, if it was in Japanese and no subtitles.
No, it was English. I'm just really bad with language.
But yeah, my experience was this is a lot easier than Dark Souls. I will admit that. But if you don't know what you're doing, it will still fuck you. This game has an easier control layout than what Dark Souls did. Because if you're used to fighting games like I am, you'd press like square, triangle, or X and Y to attack, like heavy and light attacks. But with Dark Souls, you have to press say right bumper and right trigger, or R1, R2, depends on what console you're on. Code Vein is easier with the control layout, but as I said, if you don't know what you're doing, aka like me, because it's my first playthrough, because I've had so much trouble trying to get this game because I bought it on Steam and it did not fucking work. And then I bought it on PS4 and it worked perfectly. But yeah, it is a good game. I have been loving it so far, because the only reason I am saying it's easier than Dark Souls is because I completed Dark Souls with the Drunk Souls challenge. I'm glad that that's over and done with. Now, with Code Vein, it's easier because you get used to the control layout a lot easier. You can control your items a lot easier. Plus, I'm using controller. The other two probably use their mouse and keyboard.
No, I use the controller.
Fair enough. So, Peaches, you'd agree with me that the controller layout's a lot easier with Code Vein than Dark Souls.
I'd say it's just kind of roughly the same.
But attacking in Dark Souls is right trigger and right bumper. And sometimes that could really throw you off.
I mean, I just get used to it. It's not that difficult.
It was for me. Leave me alone.
So remember the 2 G's of Dark Souls. And I
Get
guess
good.
the 2 Yeah.
Oh, I remember being drunk during like my early days of streaming, and everyone was like putting GG in my chat. I was like, leave me alone, I know I'm not good. But yeah, I am loving this game so far. I will admit, some enemies take me by surprise because I hear the music and I'm just like, where the fuck are you? Where the fuck are you?
Yeah.
So I'm like,
I
you
love
just
that
spin the camera around and you're just like, I can't see you. And then you just see Louis fighting somewhere in the distance. You're like, ah.
Yeah, and the music just goes dun 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 dun. And you're like, no, where?
Yeah, it's kind of like when Guinea dies in Left 4 Dead 2 and all he hears the chicken song.
See, I just hear that music and I just look for something to just fucking decimate. I'm like, where are you, fucker? I'm gonna find you.
No, wait, don't you hear fucking Woody from Toy Story saying, reach for the sky?
That's in Left 4 Dead.
Yeah. But yeah, I would give this game, say, 8 out of 10. Just because I'm like still in the early hours of the game. It probably got to like a 9 out of 10, maybe lower, depending on my experience, like by the time I finish it and by the time I do the DLC. Who knows, this time next year we could like come back to Code Vein and like just make the most ridiculous characters there is.
Yeah, it's
It
very
still
possible.
won't make me like the game.
I'll let you mod it. I'll let you mod it where every character's Kermit the Frog.
Okay, that might do it actually.
All you hear is
Come over
Kermit.
here.
Kermit the Frog here. Here to fuck Miss Piggy.
No, not that again.
I'm alive.
I thought you died.
I might have a little bit. Some of my innocence may have died along with that poop.
Let's get wine. Let's get wine. Let's drink wine. Let's get blasted tonight.
I don't have alcohol.
Oh no.
I can't buy alcohol. It's past 10 o'clock. Basically, Scotland has a curfew and for selling alcohol at stores. You can't buy alcohol before 10 a.m. and you can't sell alcohol after 10 p.m.
Really?
Yeah, unless it's a restaurant.
That's
Or a
really
bar.
weird.
Yeah, but it kind of stops people from going into stores late at night, shit-faced, trying to buy more booze.
That's true.
I am having hot and spicy chicken tendies after this recording.
Yay!
Blast it out your asshole?
Dude, I haven't had like these hot and spicy chicken things in a long ass time, and I am happy I found them.
One of my coworkers' favorite stories to tell about me is the time to where we went to this chicken restaurant and I got the spiciest chicken that they had available at the restaurant. It was amazing. I love spicy food. And, I can do both chicken wings and milk without prolapsing my own anus, but
Oh yeah, let's just wave our superiority around.
I'm just a much better gamer and I can consume chicken wings. Suck it, nerd.
Oh man.
Oh man, that killed me. So anyways, I'm eating these chicken wings and they were amazing. But for some reason, my lips started to burn. I was like, I wonder what this could be. And I just kept eating. I think I finished them all except for one chicken wing. And man, that made my stomach hurt.
I can imagine.
That was so hot. I was sweating profusely. I actually had to go to the store and grab heartburn medication.
That's me like every day.
That nearly killed me. They were amazing wings, though. We ready to get going on?
Yeah, we're ready. Let's do this thing. Oh,
What
yeah.
we're playing in the next podcast next time?
I don't fucking know.
Hold on, I have the game installed. I think it's called the Sunless Sea. It was free on Epic.
Sunless Sea.
I hope both of you got it when it was free.
Yep, I got it.
Yeah.
Peaches.
I remember us downloading it last time.
Yeah, Sunless Sea.
So, Sunless Sea is a survival exploration role-playing video game with roguelike elements developed by Fail Better Games. I know nothing about this game. Apparently, the game came out in February of 2015, but I guess it was a crowdfunded project.
Yeah.
It did the whole thing on Kickstarter, so that's kind of cool. I'm interested in seeing how this game turns out.
Basically, your decisions matter, and like from the looks of it, it is very Lovecraftian by the art style and the look.
Which is okay with me because I actually really like Lovecraftian stuff. I just don't like water. So
those two things shouldn't mix. Oh, I don't like water, but I love Lovecraft.
A lot of
Cthulhu
Lovecraft stuff comes from outer space.
Yes, but is Cthulhu your worst enemy?
Yes, probably. I think he's humanity's worst enemy. So I guess I'm pretty interested in playing this. There's no multiplayer, it seems. It's only single player. But yeah, I guess I'll give it a go. Like you said, we got it free on the Epic Game Store. Is it like a top-down perspective game?
Yes, bird's eye view.
Okay.
So
Bird's eye
kind of
view,
like
okay.
old style. I'd say Grand Theft Auto style. Old Grand Theft Auto style.
So I guess when it
nothing
comes
wrong
to
with
it,
that.
no, nothing wrong with that at all. I actually really like the old Grand Theft Auto games, and I like top-down games like this. They're really interesting. It's not something that you see very often. But I guess my predictions are I'm probably going to get scared, but I'm going to give it my honest all.
You're gonna get fucking scared, especially with that screenshot.
I don't like that at all.
This is gonna be fun.
It's gonna be fun. I think it'll be a fun game to play.
Yeah, you should just live stream it so we can watch your reaction to it.
Yes.
It's probably a game I'm gonna have to play drunk because I'm really brave when I'm drunk when it comes to scary games. So
yeah, and you're fucking lazy when you're stoned.
I am very lazy when I'm stoned. I don't want to do anything.
AKA
that's gonna be fun.
Insert clip of Rocket League.
Yeah. I forgot about that. Guys, I'm going for the ball. It didn't even move.
That was the best game of Rocket League that I've ever played. I think you actually disconnected mid-game, too, to where you just disappeared, and we were like, Banjo, are you alive? And you're just gone. Not even there anymore. What is your predictions for this game, Logan? Or did you have anything else, Banjo?
No, that's it. I don't really know. Like, I know nothing about this game at all. In fact, I didn't even know this was a game until Logan brought it up, and so I'm actually really interested in playing this.
Yeah, apparently it's a game series. I just typed in Sunless, and there's Sunless Skies as well.
Yeah, Sunless Skies is a sequel that was announced back in September of 2016. It was released in January of 2019.
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, actually, it's pretty interesting.
The first clip I come across of Sunless Skies is a train in a tornado and a cup of tea.
Yeah, I'm interested.
Same here. Like, it just screams Lovecraftian to me, and I am a slut for Lovecraft shit. Even though he was a very horrible man.
Finally, I know how to get in his pants.
Yeah, I'm going in this game completely fucking blind, as my colleagues here are too. It just looks pretty. So yeah, you'll have to find out next week of our opinions. I was about to say results, but
I thought you were gonna say appendages. Yeah, yeah, so my predictions for this game, I really like one of the taglines here is lose your mind, eat your crew, and die.
Yeah,
So-
I've seen that.
I love that. That is amazing. I'm so excited for this game.
So sanity is a major play in this game then?
I do not know. You've said before, we're going into this completely blind. So looks like you have a food meter, you have an energy meter. It might be a sanity meter there too. So
Yeah.
we'll see kind of how this goes. It looks like a top-down. Well, it has the idea.
Is
It
someone
has the idea
sacrificing a
that you
goat?
have to die
Yeah.
multiple times in order to learn how to do a level or to beat a boss.
So aka
Sounds
kind of like Hades system, but you actually die.
Yeah.
sounds like there's a fucking murder going on in my living room. Jesus, I'm sorry, guys.
Well, at least we can now play live action Cluedo.
All right, we ready to continue on? I guess I gave my predictions. What else we got? Do we need to pull up any more bullshit?
Let me get no.
Oh no, somebody needs a Scottish insult.
Yes, he does.
I mean, we could do my Southern insult again.
Yeah, Southern insult. We can swap between them every week.
I can't find a good Southern insult. All these suck.
Well, I guess no insult for this week. We'll do a little bit more research for the next podcast to make sure we have a good one for you guys.
That's funny. We research. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, before we end, I came across this like really large caterpillar plush, which was like taller than me if you like kind of stand it up. So it was me and my friend Nicole in this like place called Home Bargains where this plush was being sold. And like me loudly, I wasn't thinking like, oh no, here comes the anal bead monster, and every fucking staff member looked at me. Like I think the manager like giggled, but everyone else just looked at me.
Well, thank you all so much for listening. That'll about do it for this podcast. If you made it this far, you're a real trooper. You can find links to all of our social media on our website at www.joysticksandlunatics.com. And you can follow us directly on our Twitter at JoystickLoons, LOONS. You can also follow our own personal Twitters if you like. Viewers' discretion is advised. I'm at BanjomanDudeGuy. Hey, guys?
I'm just listening to your kids scream in the background.
Same.
I am OverpoweredPeach.
And I am the chubby nerd one.
My wife sent me a text and said there's a baby having a tantrum out there.
Sounds it. Or there's just a midget trying to get nuggies.
That's very possible.
Well, no, we already have a midget here that's trying to get nuggies.
Who's that?
You?
I am the second tallest here. Go fuck yourself.
Oh my god. All right. Well, thank you all again, and we'll see you in the next one.
All right. Thank you guys so much for listening. We're so sorry about all of this.
No, we're not.
Bye.